if imagination is a realm that we can enter into, I think that story, as opposed to being how we inhabit it, it's actually how we report our experiences of it. And in that way, story could be used in a very broad sense. A story could be a written down novel or a film, but it could also, I think, be a painting or a form of dance. Any artistic expression of that experience of imagination. And I think what comes first is that encounter with the imaginal, that encounter with the imaginal realm. And then the desire to share that, the desire to convey that with other people, or to remember it in some way in ourselves. That's where the impulse to tell stories is. And I think that's kind of the co-creative or the participatory relationship to imagination, that I can only speak as a human being, but the human being kind of entering into that realm, we translate it into story. We translate what we encounter, we translate our experiences, and of course that's going to be utterly unique to each storyteller. And yet there's going to be, I think, a common ground of meaning between those, and that's that infinite possibility of the imagination that's always shifting and moving in a sense, and has its own agency and its own power. Well, I think when we tell story, I first wanted to say it's like we're making meaning out of a series of events. But I actually think it's more than just making meaning. I think we're actually finding the meaning and co-creating with the event what will then kind of be set down as a memory for us and take on its own power, its own agency in a way. And so yeah, it could be a very banal story, but because we have selected certain parts out and created something with that experience, then it becomes something more. It becomes an art form in a way, depending how we choose to convey it.